My name is Lucas Aubert. I'm a solutions engineer at VertiGIS, and in this tech tip video, I'll be walking you through how to use the different bands in VertiGIS Studio Reporting. Let's dive in. Reports are divided into horizontal and vertical sections called bands, and when you create a new report, it comes with bands for the top margin, the bottom margin, and a detail band in the middle. Also keep in mind that these bands cannot be deleted from the report. The content of the top and bottom margin bands appear at the top and bottom of every report page, respectively. You may choose to leave this section empty or include report information like page numbers or print date. The detail band is used to display the report's actual data. So when the report is generated, the contents of the detail band repeat for every record. In this example, we have several report elements configured in the detail band. If we generate the report with 3 features, the report will render the detail layout 3 times, 1 for each feature. The detail report band allows you to create nested, hierarchical data sections. Think of it like building a report within a report. This is useful when you're working with parent-child datasets, such as parcels and buildings, service orders and inspections, or any scenario where each main record needs its own set of repeated details. In this example, we can see that each detail report band can have its own set of header, detail, and footer bands, completely independent of the main report's bands. One important consideration to note is regarding performance. So when you use a master-detail relationship and place the related data inside a detail report band, VertiGIS Studio Reporting queries every related feature in the underlying table. And if that related table is large, the report may run slowly or the query may even time out. And so because of that, for large related datasets, it's recommended to use a subreport element instead. Subreports let you load related data on demand and help avoid performance bottlenecks that can occur with detailed report bands. The report header is ideal for elements like a report title, logo, project info, or any text you only want to show at the very beginning of the report. The report footer is perfect for things like overall summaries, disclaimers, signatures, or final notes at the end of the report. These bands help frame your report with information that should not repeat on every page. The page header and page footer bands appear on every page of the report. So the page header is commonly used for repeated column titles, logos, page titles, or contextual information you want at the top of every page. The page footer is where you might put page numbers, timestamps, or any footer content that needs to repeat consistently. And if a report spans multiple pages, these bands help maintain structure and readability. Group header and footer bands allow you to organize your data into logical sections based on a field or expression. Group headers are typically used to introduce each new group. For example, grouping fire hydrants by pressure zone or parcels by zoning type. Group footers are often used for showing summary values such as counts, totals, or metrics as each group finishes. The vertical header band appears before any recurring vertical content. And as soon as you add a vertical header band to your report, VertiGIS Studio Reporting automatically replaces the default horizontal detail band with a vertical detail band. The vertical header band can be used for things like row labels, titles, or any one-time information that should appear to the left of the repeating data within the vertical detail band. The vertical detail band repeats horizontally, not vertically. And it also repeats for every record in the data source. And if the vertical detail band contains data-bound controls, it will render 1 column per record. Vertical detail bands are great for building compact grid-style layouts or side-by-side comparisons. The vertical total band appears to the right of the vertical detail band and is intended for summaries of the vertically repeated content. This is where you place totals, averages, and counts, or any aggregated values that should appear after all of the vertical detail columns have been generated. Think of it as the vertical equivalent of a horizontal report footer, just aligned to the far right instead of the bottom. That wraps up today's tech tip. Thanks for sticking with us. If you found this helpful or learned something new, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment on what you learned below. And in the next few reporting videos, we'll be going through each band type in more detail, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you'd like to give VertiGIS Studio a try, go to apps.vertigisstudio.com for a free 60-day trial. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more VertiGIS tech tips. Bye for now.